This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. From his own end zone, here we go. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Back to throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Panthers football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Hooker. That's complete to Leggett. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. To throw is Hooker. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action now with Purdy. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks.
So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36.
Go!
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. And stop coming from Henry To'o.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
70 range, 60 maverick, 60 maverick.
From the 38. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play now. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Running back motioning right. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Hooker. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
He's going to throw this one. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. They're throwing it. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. He throws a bullet deep to their... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Here's Hooker. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 1st down here. Hooker set to pass. Escapes the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hooker will look to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw again, it's Purdy. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now give left side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That stop made by Derek Brown. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go! Hey, check that. Street. Check smash. Hey, smash Bronco! Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this is the second time he's been brought on to... Oh, my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and covered just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now here's Hooker. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. To throw, Hooker. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
On third down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Bryce Hall picks it. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers need some big yards in a hurry. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Let's go.
Caught quick right side. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Pushing it up past the 30. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. Go.
This one goes off right tackle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, ready?
It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Mustang 19.
They'll try and throw it here. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Tough for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hooker to throw. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back carries here. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Reed now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throw by Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Heaving right side, got it! And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Legette's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a third-quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's out a little short of the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made underneath by the back. Still going inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Motioning him from the slot right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He brings it in. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw his hooker. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hooker will look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Ready up.
Still sticking with the passing game. He just throws this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw, Hooker. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Brooks. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on third down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They've held them out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Here is Brooks. And he gets in, touchdown. The Panthers take a third-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Stay on point, fellas. Let's go.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Reload. Let's go.
They design this off left tackle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 27.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Set. Go.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got Leggett. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Play action on 1st down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
18 Rattler. Check up.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got it. Ready?
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Forced out to his right. Caught by the open man. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Brooks fields the pitch. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On this drive. Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Spins out, breaks through, and he might break away. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Let's go.
Now a give to Brooks, coming left. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Here's Brooks. Runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Colt. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that was pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Dropping back to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Hooker. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun is Purdy. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Let's go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go!
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Brooks on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers moments away from a 2-0 start. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. It's a design boot. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Breaks the tackle, still going. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Bucs will be backed up pretty deep to start this drive. They're out and set, first and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. A bit of desperation on this deep shot, and they pick him off again. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Ready, set.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Come on, set.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Jukes out a one-stop, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Go. Check go.
Hubbard again. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Here we go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.